I'd like to invite James Lee, Director of Technology and Innovation from Jones, and I'd like to invite Andre, who will select the award, and provide the award to James Lee and congratulate him on this wonderful achievement over the last couple of years. So give him a round of applause for this amazing innovation. James.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Peter.
You have been an amazing member at IntelliFlex, and you have been just awarded the Commercialization of the Year Award at CPS 2018. What an achievement. And one of the key things why we thought that Jones Packaging would get this award is your amazing ability as a firm to scale up from having the first prototype in a lab of a printable electronics product and translating that into a production capacity and a production capability that is now in the 10,000, 12,000, 15,000 unit, depending on what product we're talking about, per hour. So that means you are able to produce about 100,000 units in a shift.
Yes.
And that's what I call commercialization. That's something that, from a technology, from a lab, there's so many ways to go there. What was this journey like for you to get from the lab and get into that kind of volume production on your existing production line?
Well, it was a significant challenge. We spent approximately 5.5 years working at this, and really when we started 5-6 years ago, we really just wanted to talk about how we can add things, and we tried to make some prototypes with the NRC. You joining the Printable Electronics Flagship Consortium program, so that was really important for us in terms of getting that gap of knowledge and filling that gap, and we did that with the help of the NRC. But it's been a real challenge, and really it's a great feeling to win the award because it's been steps along the way to get to that final commercialization where we can run at these speeds. 5 years ago, when we thought about this whole intelligent packaging world, then a project that we've been working on to produce medication adherence packaging. So Gautam talked about the issue of people not taking their medication. Well, we actually did something about it. And the integration of thin film NFC tags, which is something that we've actually done. Here's a prototype, for example, that was done with the Flonase brand. So it's fitting.
You guys, Jones Packaging is one of the specialty packaging companies that is focusing on the pharmaceutical packaging and some of the specialty product packaging. Mm-hmm. And so, what do you think is the future for connected smart packaging within this market? What does your product do, and how does that enrich our lives?
So I would say that in terms of our specializations of dealing with pharmaceutical and pharmacy markets, our package, what it does is it actually will monitor whether or not a patient adheres to their medication dosage schedule. That was quite a challenge for us to put together, and we had to work with a lot of partners to make it happen. But it's critically important moving forward because we think that this is a positive healthcare outcome that we can influence with packaging. As we talk more about just overall the idea of connected smart packaging, I think it's really going to be coming very, very soon where we're going to start seeing regular products that are not specialty or niche, that are capable of having certain technologies embedded inside. We look at a package as something that is really just supposed to preserve the product, protect the product, and provide information. Now we can do a lot more. We can track the product in supply chain. That is something that, it's not even consumer facing, but a lot of customers actually want, as an example. Talking about 5 years ago, this was kind of an interesting time, and we sat back and we wondered about different things. We wondered about, how could we actually manufacture packaging that would do more than just the standard. The standard for a package is to preserve, it's to protect and provide information. Well, we wanted to figure out ways that we could do more. Could we get track and trace information from that packaging? Could we engage consumers in a more dynamic way? Could we improve healthcare outcomes? Those are things that are critically important to us. But, what features can we add? How do we do it? So we asked ourselves a lot of questions behind, what can we do to make these packages far more intelligent, far more functional, and provide more services to the consumer?
You personally and your team, the technology team, embedded in the packaging business, right?
Yes.
I mean, what a cultural difference, and you know, what are the key challenges, and what advice would you give to other companies that are taking a technology commercialization approach where they come from an industry that they are not really used to adding technology to the product, but they have a lot of technology that they use on the production line?
I think what's really key is that whomever that company is, they really have to focus their energy on being patient, being tempered in their expectations, and really understanding and gaining knowledge from partnerships. We are a company that we've been making standard packaging since 1882. It's something we're very accustomed to, and we have a very standardized process for the different types of packaging we make. But when we started embedding technology, we didn't know what was next. And depending on working with partners and depending on listening to them and taking their advice was absolutely critical in making this go forward.
Well, congratulations. You have an amazing team. You have an amazing company.
Thank you, Peter.
We appreciate all the contributions that you make to our community. We will learn a lot from you and your experience in how to commercialize and scale up the production and be ready for the marketplace. Wonderful.
Perfect. Thanks, Peter.
Congratulations.